Good afternoon and welcome to another edition of our micro lesson series. Today we're going to talk about utilizing a feature which many students have on their instrument, but I don't think that they consider using it in the method that we're going to use it today. The feature is called a recorder. Many instruments have recorders on them, and oftentimes when we think about using the recorder, I think it's usually I'm going to play a song, I'm going to record myself playing it, and then I'm going to go back and listen to how I did. Certainly a benefit to a recorder, but we're going to show you a completely new way of utilizing the recorder today, having to do with changing the tempo in the middle of the song. In a moment, you're going to see the big screen on the Yamaha Clavinova 709. And what you're going to see me do is I'm going to record, if you will, a blank recording. I'm going to start out at a tempo of 115 beats per minute. And during the blank recording, all I'm going to do with my hands, which you will not be able to see in the recording, is I'm going to increase the tempo incrementally, beat by beat, while the recording progresses. What you'll notice is by the end, I will be around 145 or 146 beats per minute. Then I'm going to hit the ending button. Afterwards, you'll notice that the recording will basically be a bunch of blank space. There'll be a rhythm in the background because I did put that in there. But aside from that, there will be no playing in it. There won't be any chord changes in it. But the recording did record something very important, those tempo changes. Then I can go in and play along with the recording that I made, keeping my hands on the keys and taking advantage of the ever-changing tempo. The tempo will increase as the song progresses through. In music, we call this accelerando. And it's something that, unless you have a third hand, is very difficult to do and play at the same time. This gives you the opportunity to do just that. Let's take a look and see how it's done. So essentially what we're going to do here is we are going to trick the instrument into thinking that it's recording us playing, when in actuality, all it's going to document are the changes that we're going to make, and the changes are going to be in the tempo. So I'm going to hit record, and what I'm basically doing is making a blank recording. I'm not going to be playing any notes. I will play a chord to get the recording initiated. But after that, if you watch the screen, the only thing that's going to change is there's going to be a continual change in the tempo. We would call that in music accelerando. And as the song progresses through, as it gets longer, as the recording gets longer, you'll notice the tempo will increase by increments of 1. And it will culminate probably about 30 or 40 beats faster than it was when it began. To start this off, we're simply going to hit record. And we're going to play a chord. Okay, now the point of that, as you can see in the bottom left-hand corner, it says 146 beats per minute. Now we started out way back at 115. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring my tempo back down to 115. I'm going to go up into the recorder section and I'm going to hit play. And what you're going to notice here is that the tempo is going to continually increase from the beginning to the end of the recording itself. Watch the bottom left-hand corner. Do you see that tempo increasing? Now, I'm not doing that with my finger. I was doing it with my finger during the recording, but I'm not doing it with my finger now. Now, the advantage of this is that you can now play along with a tempo that is continually increasing without ever having to take your fingers off of the keys to increase it while you're playing. Let's bring us back to 115. There we are. And now we're going to play a very recognizable, I'd imagine, song with our increasing tempo. Now, how cool is that? It even gave me an ending right when I ended the song. Now, I timed it that way, so as long as my timing was right, when I got to the end of the second page where my song would end, the ending would kick in as well because I put that into the recording. It's a very great use of the recording. It's something that is not often utilized on instruments. We often think of recording as a way to review our own playing. We can listen to how we did after we're done, and that's certainly a benefit to recorders. But recorders have so many other benefits, and changing the tempo without having to hit the buttons in the middle of the song is one of the great benefits of a recorder. Thanks for joining us today. If you have any questions about the lesson that we just taught, please do not hesitate to reach out. We'd be happy to hear from you. Our email address is info@keystofunmusic.com, or you can just simply go to the website, keystofunmusic.com, and type in the chat bar. That goes directly to me, and I should be able to answer you in very short order. You can reach out to our Facebook page. It's Keys to Fun Music and Lesson Center. If you type that in the search bar, we should come right up. You can also call our studio directly at 401-277-9800. We're located at 1665 Hartford Avenue in Johnston, Rhode Island, and we are a Yamaha Clavinova and Lowry organ authorized dealer. This coming Monday, June 24th at 1, 3, and 5 p.m., we have the privilege of having Lori Frazier from Yamaha Corporation in to teach us a little something about music and wellness using the Yamaha CVPs, the CSPs, and the CLPs. We have the whole line here at the studio, and we'd be happy to show you around, particularly when Lori is here, as she's an expert. Thanks again for taking some time to spend with us today. We're happy that you follow our page, and we look forward to seeing you again very soon. Don't forget to subscribe, and you'll have the emails sent right to your inbox. You won't miss a thing. Thanks again.